a new film that focuses on the challenges kids with Down syndrome face is set to premiere in the Northland tonight. Amy Allison is the executive director of the Down Syndrome Guild of Greater Kansas City, and Jen Greenstreet is the director of Just Like You Films. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
So the big premiere is tonight. What do you hope that people will take away from the film?
Well, you know, when we started talking about the film, we felt like it was a priority to go to the foundations and make a film for people that really just didn't have any knowledge of Down syndrome. And I, as a writer, didn't have that much knowledge myself, so that was a good perspective to come from. Then we interviewed the stars, the kids that are living with Down syndrome, and then their friends, the kids that are with them every day and experts at the Down Syndrome Guild and elsewhere. And we asked them, like, what do you think the questions are? Like, what did you wonder about when you first met someone with Down syndrome? And they came back with, like, well, why can't I understand what my friend with Down syndrome is saying? And why is that? Why are they speaking that way? And what do I do when I can't understand? And we just took those questions and we incorporated them in the film, and they're answered by the best people possible, which are the kids with Down syndrome and their friends. So we feel like we've created something that's pretty groundbreaking, and it's going to change people's lives, and I know for sure it's changed my life.
So do you want, of course, it's great when it resonates personally because you know the audience is going to feel it and connect with it. What were the kids' experiences watching? I know you had an experience where you showed the film to some kids.
We did. The Guild gets hundreds of phone calls a year from schools or parents that are looking for ways to educate, typically developing peers in the classroom, why, you know, what the condition of Down syndrome is, how it affects learning. And so I went to a 5th grade class and we screened the film a couple weeks ago, and I was just really moved by some of their comments. There was a young man in the audience who said, you know, I've been going to church with a gentleman with Down syndrome for several years, and I've always been afraid of him, but now I'm not afraid of him anymore. I'm going to go up and talk to him on Sunday at church. And of course I was kind of reduced to tears over those comments. But the kids really want to include and accept their friends with Down syndrome. They just don't have any knowledge or information about it, so this will open the door to a dialogue. And it's great, as Jen said, because it's first-person narrative. This is kids with Down syndrome telling you firsthand about their lives, what their challenges are, but also identifying what their strengths are and why they're just like their peers.
And that's the focus of the films,
right.
Just Like You.
Just Like You.
So the stars of the film are going to be there at the premiere tonight. Is that pretty exciting to get to walk on the red carpet and really experience feeling like a star?
Yeah, I think we're both really excited to see their reactions, and they've been talking about it forever.
We've got a limo picking them up, and we have red carpet laid out, and we've got all of our, we've got 350 guests coming tonight. We still have 75 more tickets if any last-minute people want to join us. They're going to cheer them on, and we have a nice backdrop where you can stop and get your picture taken with the stars, and maybe they'll sign some autographs. So it's very exciting.
So what do you think the challenges that kids with Down syndrome face, especially in schools, middle schools, high schools, when kids can be mean?
I think there's just a general lack of understanding about the condition, and this film addresses everything. It addresses the social issues, the behavioral issues, some medical conditions that can accompany Down syndrome, issues about why they're leaving the classroom to go have extra help, why there might be an adult that's working with them in the classroom, and how you can be a good friend and support them. And once you take away that stigma of that, you know, fear of the unknown, then you open the doors for conversations and friendships to happen. So this is just like a dream come true for us, and we hope it's shown in every school across the country.
But the first place it'll be shown is tonight, and folks around the Kansas City area can head out to the Northland and go see it. It's at 7 o'clock at Barry Woods AMC Theater, and there's a suggested donation of $5. But certainly, like you said, you want this film to just go all over the place in schools, viral.
Yes, and we've had a lot of interest. We've had a lot of interest already from Down syndrome organizations in other cities who want to host screenings like this and want to make sure that it gets out into their members' hands and they can take it into the schools.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and please contact us if you'd like to host a screening at your school or church or whatever organization. We'd love to share it.